Oh,
Just because it's funny?
this one? It is funny.
What are these words?
And the song is like stuck in my head.
Your whole road trip?
Evening.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, let's just hear it again.
Okay. Except I didn't do very good with, these are all like 8 notes.
Right. You want to hold them?
I do. Yeah, I'm gonna.
Will you play the right hand alone?
Yes.
Okay.
Good.
It's pretty boring after a while. The same
It's a
thing.
little repetitive, but it's definitely catchy and it will definitely be stuck in your head for an 8-hour car trip. Notice here that your hands are actually both going to go up another octave. Did you? I don't think you did that. Did you do that? So you went up here.
Well, I didn't know if, you want me to, it wants me to do it up here.
I want you to go up.
Oh,
I want you to go to here. I don't think you went up here, right? Didn't you
I
say
did.
where it's written? You went there. Then did you go up again?
No, I don't think
Okay. Normally they would have. Well, no, not normally they would. So both of your hands. It's written here, right? So both hands are gonna actually go up. It's kind of a little bit strange way to notate that, but just that's not a big deal. Okay, now this you played 2 different ways. Did you notice that?
Yeah, I played it this way because it's the end.
Okay. In terms of your fingering,
Yes.
yes, you play it differently here because it's the end.
Because it's the end and I'm not going anywhere else.
So here you went 1, 2, 3, 5, right?
Yes.
So what did you do here?
Something awkward.
How about let's try to eliminate the cartwheel? Is that okay?
Yeah.
So actually, they give you a much easier option, and you can certainly go for this if this is how you're most comfortable. Yeah, that's actually how they write it both ways. But if you prefer this fingering, I think that's just fine. So would you? What do you think? I think we should just do it
prefer the
consistently.
extended position.
Let's do extended position. So let's do it like that both times. Okay. And then left-hand chords by themselves, how are they?
Oh, they're okay.
It's probably pretty repetitious
Yeah.
as well. How about if we just do just up to the double bar line? I know that it's going to change a little bit, but it's not going to be much different. Good. Now, what was your own critique of yourself when you first started to play this about your left hand?
Did I say something?
You said that you hold the chords
Oh,
too
yeah, I
long,
do.
right? So how about when you're practicing it by itself? Don't let yourself do that. Okay, cool. So let's do something that'll make it even easier for you to play it shorter rather than just remembering to play it shorter. If we add the flexible wrist thing, it's going to automatically give you a down-up thing, which means that you can't stay on it if your wrist has to come up, right?
Mm-hmm.
And remember last lesson Derek was talking about that push off the keys thing?
Yeah.
You just
Yeah.
kind of push off of them.
Mhm.
Can you try that there? Good. See if you can let your wrist relax. Because these aren't staccato, so you don't have to get off like immediately.
Mm-hmm.
So you can kind of. Can I stop you for 1 second? Sorry. Can you just do this in the air? Okay, so I want you to have that down, up, and then push off the keys. Just go in slow motion one time. Good. Can you go down, up? Just do the same chord over again. There you go. Make sure you're releasing down. More. Good. It sounds like you're pushing off the keys too. Do you feel like you are? I don't know. Good.
I think it's just harder because I'm so not ambidextrous. Like,
I know.
the hand doesn't do what I want it to do.
I know. So we'll just work with it slowly.
Yeah.
So you don't have to get all these things all at once. Can you try the second chord? That's better. Can you do the same slowly? One thing that helps, it's tricky when we play our thumb. I'm going to do it backwards just so you can see. You don't have to turn your thumb in order to play, which would make it almost impossible for you to do that down-up thing, right? Right?
Yeah.
You don't, just kind of move your hand in, like a Zamboni, and find it. You don't have to turn. See? There you go. Good. Okay, so now see if you can do the first couple measures. Good. I totally understand that your left hand might not feel like gumpy. That's okay. So the idea is not for you to master everything all at once. But when you're practicing, I hope you're practicing separate because it gives you the chance not only to learn the notes most comfortably so you can put things together. These pieces aren't as difficult, say, as your Bach piece in that respect, right? So conceivably, you could sit down and sight read this probably if you really wanted to, really slowly together. But when you do practice it separate, it allows you to work on these things that you might not master today or even next month. But even if you are consciously working on it, when you practice separately, over time it's going to change. Probably quicker than you think. But it's okay if you don't have this today. Okay? But just keep in mind, flexible wrist, down and push off the keys like you were. It sounded more clear, so I think you are doing it. That's good. And remember when you play your thumb, you're not doing it right now, that you don't have to turn in to do it. Okay? Okay, let's try right hand one more time at the beginning. And I might stop you if that's okay. Cool. Go on just a little bit. Do you mind if I stop you? Okay. So one of the things that we were talking about when you were coming in, what Derek was saying, we were talking about your hands, which we like them a lot. One thing that I think of two of the lessons before spring break, Derek and I think it was Dino, were talking about the idea of kind of staying over the keyboard, right?
Yeah.
That thing. Right. Okay. And the opposite of staying over the keyboard, okay, staying over the keyboard means that your fingers are just gonna always be here and you just sort of move this way. The opposite of doing that is this, right? Really coming off. And this is not the same as the wrist thing because look at, if my wrist is flexible, my fingers still stay there.
Okay.
But when I use my arm to pull my hand off the keys, that's what we're trying to eliminate. just because it makes you farther away from the keys. Now, I know that I'm guessing.